Hi, friends. Good morning. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am live on my Facebook business page. It's Thursday morning. That means that it is time for the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter recap. Did you read the newsletter this week? This week it's called Who We Are Now. And it speaks of the way we encounter changes so often in our lives, so sometimes unexpected, very often unexpected, and how those changes change us. It was really inspired by something people were saying after StarCon last weekend, that they were not the same as they were at the beginning of the weekend, that attending this conference changed them, transformed them. And I think a lot of things transform us. I think when we look at the pandemic, there is this feeling that we are not who we were before the pandemic, and we are not how we thought we would be, because the pandemic changed us in ways that we could not have seen. Even as psychics perhaps could not have predicted. And so we are constantly being changed, aren't we? That's what this week's newsletter is about. If you don't get the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter in your inbox every Wednesday, you can remedy this. Go to my website, tarotbychristiana.com, and just hit the button for the newsletter and please subscribe. Lots of good information in that newsletter every single week. So, the readings we will do today. This is a great exercise. And if you're watching this in archive, or if you're watching this with your own tarot deck, you can do this today. You can do it every day. It's looking for your daily significator. Now, the word significator in tarot can mean a lot of different things and can be used a lot of different ways. But really, it just means one thing. It means a card that signifies who you are. This is a daily significator drawn at random to say who you are right now, this minute. Do it again tomorrow and it will change. But this is really valuable information. So those are the readings we're going to do today. That is the tarot exercise that is included in the newsletter this week. Every week there is a new exercise or spread or something that you can do with your own cards included in the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter. So make sure you subscribe to the newsletter and let's get going with some readings. If you're watching an archive or while you're waiting for your reading, if you hear something that resonates for you, by all means, take it to your own heart. That's why these group readings are so fun, right? Because we hear each other's messages, and sometimes those messages have a message for us. Now, for this session, I am using my new Modern Witch Tarot, it's a fun deck. I enjoy it. It's definitely modern. I definitely like that it's very inclusive in its depictions of people. I have an issue that they call it Modern Witch. There's nothing witchy about it. I think what they are saying is that by reading tarot, you are a witch. And I don't know about that. I don't know that every person who reads tarot would claim that title. And I don't know that the people who work hard to claim that title are comfortable with that. So that's my issue with this deck. Otherwise, I love it. So, can't love everything about a deck, right? And so as I get shuffled, I once again want to thank everyone who attended StarCon and who worked so hard to make StarCon a success. And I want to let you know that if you missed StarCon, but you want to watch the classes in replay, they are only available for 30 days from the moment the class ends. But that means that you've still got 20 some odd days. You can buy a reduced price ticket right now. Just go to the StarCon website, STAARCON, and buy a ticket to be able to have access to those classes until the time they go bye-bye forever. So this is like your last chance. And if you want to do that, you absolutely can. And make sure you mark your calendar now for StarCon 2022, which will be January 21st through the 23rd, hybrid. So in person in Palm Beach Gardens and also online. So no excuses. You got plenty of time. Tickets will be available soon. Mark your calendars right now and keep your eye on the StarCon website. And make sure you follow, you like, so you can follow the StarCon page here on Facebook. And also join the group StarCon 2021. We're going to have to rename that group, obviously. But go ahead and join it. Okay, so the question at hand. Who are you today? One card. Let's see what we got. Cecilia Reagan, first in line. Haven't seen you in forever. So nice to see you. Who are you today? The Seven of Cups reversed. You are a person who is figuring out what is true and what is not, what is real and what is not, looking at your feelings and your experiences and the options in front of you, figuring out what is a real option, what is real, what is true, and what might be your anxiety or your imagination. Okay, let's see who is next. Ajasta, nice to see you. Who are you today? Ajasta, you're the Four of Cups. And I think this is so fun in this deck. She's wearing a sweatshirt that says over it. And that's one way of looking at this card. There are others. And I think for you today, Ajasta, you are really looking at your options, the things that are going on in your life, your possible responses to the things that are going on in your life. And you're trying to figure out, what do you do? Do you make a choice? Do you do something? Do you not do something? Today, you are a person trying to figure out your next move or your next response. This card does not say what you should or should not do, but it does say it is okay to take some time to figure it out. And it may suggest that you're in a place mentally and emotionally where you're not really feeling like you're happy with your options or happy with what's going on. And if that's the case, hold space for that. You don't have to be perfectly joyful every moment of every day. But take the time to make the choices about what you do next. Okay. Hey, Christina, nice to see you. Who are you today? The Hanged One. So today you are a person who needs to think about finding a different perspective, recognizing that there are some things in your life that you cannot change. But if you cannot change your circumstances, you have to change the way you look at them. So find a different perspective. Find a different way of looking at things today. Hey, Sarah Cat McConaughey, nice to see you. Who are you today? Oh, Three of Swords. This might be a tough day for you, my friend, but remember that this card presents itself as an opportunity for healing, to allow yourself the time and space to heal and to be a healer for others. Melissa, what do we see for you today? Oh, very nice. The Magician. Melissa Berghammer, you are the Magician. What this says is today you have the tools, the ability, the strength, the skill, and the wisdom to create what you need to create in life. You can't look to anyone else to create it for you. You must create it for yourself. Lavana, happy to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Ten of Pentacles. Today, you are a person channeling the wisdom of your ancestors. You are a person connected to your lineage, and you are a person capable of creating a legacy for yourself going forward. You are a person capable of creating wealth in terms of money and in terms of wisdom. Okay, Shauna Stack, who are you today? You know, you're the second one to get this, Four of Cups. And for you, there may be some things going on in your life where you just are over it, where you are just feeling like, man, I want things to be different. Think carefully about the changes you can make and about the way you can take control to make those changes. That's what you need to do today. Alexandria St. Cross, who are you today? Five of Wands. You may be a person dealing with some conflict. It may be internal conflict. It may be conflict with another person. Spend some time today thinking about that conflict. Can you use it? Can it serve you? Can it move you forward? Or is it not serving you and something that you need to release? Samantha Black, who are you today? Today, the Lovers. Today, Samantha, think about the things, the people, the ideas, the situations that you want to have in your life, that you want incorporated within your life. Today, you are a person choosing what you will and will not have within your life. Aisha, today, you are a person who is an authority. Think about the areas in your life in which you are an authority and act from that space of authority. Zara, who are you today? You are the Emperor. You're also an authority. You are large and in charge. You have the respect of the people around you and of your community. Today, you are respected, you are stable, you are responsible, and you are a leader. Brianna Moore, who are you today? The Devil. Okay, that's not such a bad thing. Today, you need to look at what you're attached to and what's attached to you. Today, you are a person with some attachments. Are these attachments that serve you? If so, you're all good, even if it might be a little obsessive. Are these attachments that are not serving you? If so, you need to make some changes and figure out what you're going to let go of. Okay, not quite sure how to pronounce your first name. Is it Lucky Lucy Cuervo? I apologize for not knowing how to pronounce your name. But a card for you. Who are you today? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. You are a person who has been dealing with some difficulties. It's okay. It's okay to feel the weight of that. But you are also a person who has the power to find your way out of that and to know that things will get better. Laura Maloney, who are you today? You are the Lovers. You're the second person to get this. Today, spend some time thinking about how you will communicate with the people you care about. The way I'm interpreting this for you is today you are a person who recognizes the value of your relationships. So think about how you are going to value those relationships. Leisha, who are you today? The Ace of Wands. So today you could be a person with a short fuse, so be careful about your temper. Today you could be a person with Today you could also be a person with a good sense of humor, but be careful because not everyone may share your sense of humor. So Leisha, today you are a person on fire in some ways. That's not a bad thing. You may have some inspiration that could be very helpful to you, but be careful about what you do with that fire. Sammy Joe, who are you today? The Four of Wands. Today, you are stable and grateful, creative, and loved. Enjoy being in that space today. Janet Meredith, nice to see you. Who are you today? You're the second one to get this today. Today, you are the Hierophant. There are ways in which you have authority, you have power, you have knowledge. Today, use those things. Hey, Susie Zern, nice to see you. This is Madam Z, who did such a good job presenting at StarCon. Jerry Lynn Dean, nice to see you. Jerry Lynn, today, Two of Cups reversed. Today, you may be thinking about who you want to collaborate with or how you want to collaborate. You may be thinking about how to be a better partner with yourself and how you're going to move that forward. Teresa Iannuzzi, who are you today? The Knight of Wands reversed. You may be feeling like you are not moving forward or that you don't know how to move forward. Today, you may be feeling a little stuck. Think about what you can do to get unstuck, and the trick is to use fire energy, whether that is creativity, motivation, humor, or even the kind of anger that motivates us. These can be ways to get you unstuck. Sandy Stokey, nice to see you. Who are you today? You are the Five of Wands. You're the second one to get this today. You may be feeling a little conflict today, whether that's decision-making with yourself, conflict with others, or dealing with conflict going on around you. Today, be strategic in how you deal with that conflict. Kathy Lombard, nice to see you. Who are you today? The Ace of Swords. So this is a tough card, Kathy. Today, you may be feeling that you're not sure who or what you can trust. Today, recognize that you need to trust yourself and you need to be very careful about the ways in which you communicate. Varnika, who are you today? Three of Pentacles, you are a hard worker who will receive recognition for your good work. Lisa Bruno Mazzone, who are you today? The Page of Cups, a messenger of love. Today, spread the love and share the love with the people you care about. The world needs it. Hal Leistman, who are you today? The Knight of Swords, man. Moving quickly, moving in the right direction, motivated to do the right thing. Go for it. Anita Lovett, who are you today? The Eight of Swords, you may be in a place of some anxiety. Today, you need to think about what's bugging you and what you can do to fix it. Jill Watson, who are you today? Three of Wands, looking forward to your own success, not looking backwards at what you have lost. That's who you are and must be today. Oh, Hal, I got it right. Excellent. You know, pronouncing people's names. My name is Christiana Gaudet. You can imagine first and last name often mispronounced, understandably. But so I'm really sensitive to want to get people's names correctly. So thank you for letting me know when I do get it correctly and when I don't. And also, thank you all so much for your feedback on these readings. I don't always acknowledge the feedback or read it aloud in the interest of time, but I do see it and I do appreciate it. Lukey is how your name is pronounced. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Marcy Rose, how are you? Who are you today? The Six of Cups reversed. I feel like today you're spending some time looking at the past. Whether it's reviewing past mistakes, whether it's feeling nostalgia for the past, whether it's figuring out how the past has influenced the future. That could be either helpful or hurtful, depending on how you do it. Okay, Lori Hahn, who are you today? Strength reversed. So be careful today. You may be a little frustrated. You may be doubting your own strength. You may be feeling like you're not happy with some of the circumstances around you. That's okay. You know, there is something about like creepy new age culture, of which, yes, I know I'm a part, but I know the problems with it too. And, you know, there can be this thing that wants us to be happy all the time, and you don't have to be. But today, Lori, acknowledge the things that are bugging you and see if you can A, find a way to make yourself feel better right away, and B, figure out what you need to do going forward to make things better. Okay. Okay, so this is last call, not for alcohol, last call for cards. If I accidentally missed you, please reiterate your request. If you had not yet made your request, please do so. Now is the time. So I will reiterate, thank you all so much for coming to StarCon, for making StarCon awesome. Mark your calendars for next year's StarCon, January 21st through 23rd, hybrid, online and in person in Palm Beach Gardens. So whatever the deal is for you and whatever's going on, you know, you should be able to join us. And if you did have a ticket and were there, remember you still have time to review classes and check out the classes you missed. If you did not get a ticket and you would like to check out the recorded classes, there is still time. Go to the StarCon page. That's StarCon, STAARCON, and get your ticket. Tickets and those recordings are available only for a limited time before they go bye-bye. So do not wait. It's worth it. In the meanwhile, I want to remind you that I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, you name it, we'll do it. Just reach out. And a final request from Wendy. So nice to see you. Wendy, 10 of Swords reversed. Today you are a person who is healing. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever the source of your pain, you are feeling pain, but you are finding ways to heal. And that's the important part. I want to thank you all so very much. I will look forward to seeing you soon.